Hi. So I basically just wanted to make a little clip on what has been going on, what I've been doing. No, I obviously haven't forgot about this. Um, I do understand that it's been some time. But don't worry, I have everything's made. Uh, each of the clips have been made. Now all that's left is basically to kind of voice everything over. So, what was the main issue with me posting new stuff? So basically, for the big piece that I started, I had trouble trying to keep it entertaining, real time, and focus on the work. So it was very distracting and kind of hard to make it, I don't know, just make it sound good so you, the viewer, would be like, yeah, I'm not bored out of my mind. um I didn't like the format as much, so what I started doing is just recording the process, and basically like I did my old videos on Vimeo. I just recorded everything and then did a voiceover over the process where I'm just basically gonna talk about, well, dumb shit mostly, and it's gonna be fun for you, hopefully. But usually it's just gonna be talking about the behind the scenes, basically, which is something you obviously need. And I'm this is a thing that's obviously gonna be tested and seen, especially if the if the if the supporter base is enlarged in any given time. Obviously, you people will tell me which format is more better. Like, should I just have very long clips of most of it? It's gonna be just me sitting, having that dead face focus, and just hacking at it, because a lot of the times things are definitely gonna be difficult for me because I haven't made a lot of the things that I'm gonna be making, I'm kind of making for the first time. So it's all gonna be like just really testing it all out, because I myself don't really have a clue on how things are actually gonna be in the end. Like, I mean, usually when you're, I guess, drawing for the better part of your life, you would kind of have an understanding of how things can look and feel. But I don't know. I think the this technique by itself is kind of different, because I mean, you can have that one, I don't know, with that one kind of visual with all the shapes and vectors and whatnot, and you can shade it, you can do certain things, but it's funny. Like, when I watch all of these clips, it's always the last, I don't know, the last half hour or last 20 minutes or last 10 minutes. It's always going to be the selling point is always there, but obviously the work that has to be done for that period of time is also important. So I don't know. I'm just gonna post everything as soon as it's all done, so you will be the judge. So again, with the whole Friday drop thing, yeah, I really want to have that in my head as a sort of like, yeah, it's Friday. I have to post some things that I did. Uh, I was obviously very busy with work, with all the other projects and whatnot. I was kind of sick at one point. Then I had trouble with actually recording everything, and it wasn't really good. And I was like, just a little bit bummed out about that, and was kind of confused and wasn't entirely sure what I should like do with all of this. But thankfully, it's all good and done. I think I'm gonna like this format most. It's always gonna be longer, right? Because you have to record it, then you have to record it again, then you have to edit it, then you have to. Obviously, it's gonna be just way more time, but I think it's gonna be worth it. I think it's gonna be just more entertaining for you to watch. and I will feel good about it because I just don't want to post some bullshit and be like, yeah, I've posted some bullshit and that's it. Like, fuck you, you know? So I'm not that kind of guy. I would rather do nothing or just not post at all unless it's remotely okay. So what I'm trying to say is if I don't make it to Friday, the next one or the next one or the next one. So I'm mostly gonna be worrying about the whole month where I want to have a minimum of 4 longer clips and to the free wallpapers and clips about the process of making those wallpapers. So that's kind of my, I don't know, range of things that I want to make in a month. So I think the monthly timeline is probably gonna be more, I don't know, important than getting everything on Friday for each Friday. That is. So I don't know. Um, I mean, it's obviously it's good for me because if I can plan it better, because yeah, it's Friday, I can do this, I can do this. But I mean, Jesus Christ, like sometimes it just isn't meant to be. Obviously, when you have a lot of things going on, it just isn't meant to be sometimes. But thankfully, I did everything. I'm really happy with the latest thing that I made. I really hope you enjoy the wallpaper. If you end up using it, that'd be really fucking cool. Also, I'm gonna update the I'm gonna post the actual PSD of the car. So this is basically just a modded E30 BMW, um, heavily modded, but it retains the old look which I wanted. So it was just a mix of modern and retro, and you can see it from the post processing and from the color and whatnot. But I I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna post the Dropbox link for the PSD file. It's a pretty huge file. It's like around 600 megabytes or something. Um, Everything's layered. Everything's in groups. If you want to maybe make a rebound or make your own version of the car, play around with gradient maps, change the color, add stickers, vinyls to it, spoilers, whatever you want. I would love to make this into a thing, perhaps. Um, there's probably gonna be some sort of hashtag or something if you want to post it on Instagram or Twitter or rebound on my dribble or whatever. But I think it might be fun for you. I think you might learn a thing or two. Um, I mean, you might learn that Bevel and Boss is still freaking relevant as, as the day it was released. I'm still amazed how many details and reflections I can still make with Bevel and Boss. I don't know, like I've really been using that layer style for just a lot of years now, and everything that's glass, glossy, or just whatever, you can do it with Bevel and Boss easily with just no issue and no problem, and just create a layer from that and just tweak it a bit more. This wallpaper was extremely fun. um the big piece, that's a whole different story because that's gonna be so detailed you have no idea. Like obviously it's definitely gonna be the biggest thing that I've ever tried. So I'm definitely excited about it. I started on the right side and on the left side, made 2 little things, but they still took a lot of time. I'm thinking the big piece is probably gonna be around 300, maybe 400 hours. I'm thinking. I don't know. It's a big resolution. There's gonna be really a lot of things going on in those pieces. I tremendously cannot wait to actually see it all in its full glory. But yeah, hopefully you're gonna be there with me to enjoy the process of creation. Um, yeah, I guess that's it. Thank you for listening. When everything is uploaded and whatnot. You can give it a watch. So the wallpaper clip is going to be available for everyone, the supercut version. All the longer versions are going to be available for my patrons or supporters and future supporters, which is you. Give me money. um, yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.